Hi, welcome to Tilley Photography in what is my second in a series of two autumn woodland videos. The last one I shot down around my local area, but this one is actually up at Hamsterley Forest in County Durham. It's an area more known for mountain biking, and I think a lot of people may pass it by because they go up to the Lake District or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to do some woodland photography here. It's mixed woodland, there's some wonderful colours. It's a massive area, and it's definitely one I'm going to have to come back to. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. As you can probably tell, I've moved away from the river or the stream, or yeah, it's more like a river today. When I came in the summer, there was very little flow on it, and there were some nice rocks that you could see the water flowing nice and gently over. Today it's completely different. There's an absolute torrent coming down. We couldn't shoot from the position that I wanted to shoot from, that I'd seen in the summer, so we moved a little bit further downstream. The colours with the water and what I've tried to do with that shot is I've got a nice sort of band of colour leading you into the shot down the side of the water where all the leaves have come off the trees, and then there's a wonderful tree sort of arching over the top of the water. I've shot at about 1.6 seconds because I didn't really want to make the water completely milky. I've just put a polarizer on there and an F11 to make sure that I could get all that line of leaves in focus that lead into the shot, and obviously the tree arcing over the water. And I wanted to really show the power of the water, because that's the thing that you get today when you visit here in these conditions, is the absolute torrent that's coming down there. And I'm trying to record that, and you know, it's not a gentle summer scene, it is quite an aggressive amount of water that's coming down there. So that's what I wanted to show in the shot, and hopefully that's come through. If it has, great, and you can see the shot now. Right, I suppose in a way this is typical me. We've come out on a day where the autumn colours are absolutely fantastic. I don't think it could be any better. What have I done? I've focused on two green leaves with a completely black background. Again, the process that I go through is just walking along, and anything that catches my eye, then that's what I try and make an image of. Because obviously I've been attracted to it. So I'll show you the shot I've got. Very simple, and I'll show you on the back of the camera. That's the settings I'm using, and that is actually the shot. I'll try and sort of keep my way out of it a bit. But there's just those two leaves, and the light keeps catching the tips of them as the sun's coming through. I'm really pleased with that shot, so hopefully it will come out okay. think this is going to be the last shot of the day because we've got to get Pentax and get back up to Durham. It's classic shot really. We've been looking for a contrasting tree in the sort of pine wood all day, and we've found a very small, looks like a silver birch sapling that's all its leaves are golden and it's completely covered, completely surrounded by pines and green, so it does look quite nice on the back of the camera. I'm shooting at f6.3 ISO 50 and it's 1/6 of a second, which isn't a particular problem because we're so enclosed here that there's no breeze or anything coming through and it's completely still, so hopefully that should mean, you know, I don't need to shoot at a faster shutter speed. Anyway, if this picture's worked out, I'll show it to you now. We're going to make our way back to the car now. Over these 2 series of videos that I've done on woodland, only really scratched the surface, and today in particular it was noticeable that because autumn is in full swing and it's at its peak, you really don't know where to look and what image to take. So what we've tried to do today, I think, a little bit, is focus on sort of more of the detail, and you'll see that from some of the shots. It's quite easy just to say, oh, look at the colour of that, look at the colour of that, and be stopping and taking images. But with any sort of landscape photography, what you're trying to do is lead the viewer through the shot. So if you do that, you might be it might be a beautiful colour, but if you don't compose it and you don't have the leading lines, or you don't have the focal point of the image, it's really going to be lost. So I think that's what we've tried to do, and hopefully you can see that in the images. Hamsterley Forest, absolutely fantastic. I mean, we've spent about 3 hours here and we've not even scratched the surface of it. It's wonderful woodland, which links onto moorland as well. Certainly I'll be coming back. Really want to get next autumn probably. Probably won't go here again because what tends to happen is we'll have a storm come through here and then there'll be no leaves left on the trees. So you've really got to get out and do it when you can. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, give me a like and a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, you'll get notified if you click on the bell, press the subscribe, and then you'll see all my videos as I make them. As I say, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.